Hi guys! It is currently 9:23 a.m. So I went a little over, which is fine. And what I ended up doing was listening to the video that I made so that my brain stayed focused on the task at hand and not just the task of like cleaning up my room. I mean like the goal. The goal is 30 minutes or 30 items. And so I obviously went with the 30 minutes. And you know, I my brain can't see the progress, but I will tell you facts. The facts are I made my bed. I let's see what else I do. I put the Christmas stuff like in the Christmas container and put that in my closet for now. I I have two heating blankets and one of them doesn't work as a heating blanket anymore. So I was trying to wrap up the cord and I thought you don't need the cord. It doesn't work. So I can just use it as a blanket. So I just undid the cord and just put it on my thing, but now it can be used as a blanket. I actually unplugged everything from the extension cord so that my brain can see like what needs to be excuse me, plugged back in. I kind of made a lost and found bin for myself, so I found like the lock that I was using at the gym. Excuse me. And so I just put it in a clear container for now, and that's gonna be the lost and found bin. And it was just so exciting because it was like I was talking myself through it. And I just told myself, just like when you go to the gym, like you don't see a big muscle the next day or like that day. And I feel really proud of myself. I will say it was hard to stop, but that's the part I'm doing different. Like I'm being like firm with myself of like, hey, you can do more on your room today, but first you're going to do these other things. You're not just going to do 6 hours on your room. And like I said, that's not actually going to be, you know, it's not like a matter of just physical labor. I could do that, like where I'm burning. I'm talking about making decisions, all of that stuff, like figuring out stuff. So I'm excited because yes, I went a little over, but that's okay. And I already have a much better idea of what I have, which is the ultimate goal is to like know what I have, know where it is, be able to locate it, and, ideally have it look pretty, right? So it was progress. At the very least, it was progress. I found a couple of things I'm going to bring downstairs. And at first I was like, oh, let me take those downstairs. I said no. So I put them on top of the dryer because that's kind of my landing place for like then bringing stuff downstairs. I did not end up doing papers because I said I'm going to start with the floor, because that gives me a better chance of my brain recognizing progress than if it was like these little tiny papers and stuff. And like I said, the hardest part for me by far is not the effort, it's saying, hey, that's good for now. That was progress. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to force myself to stop for now. And I'm going to, I told myself I was going to reward myself. And so I think I'm going to do my Spanish because I like to do that. And then I'm going to, I don't even know, but I'm just really proud of myself. This was overcoming a lot of, not inertia, like I didn't want to do it, but overwhelm. That's the best way I can describe it. Overwhelm. And this is me holding myself accountable. I'm not going to do it anymore today until I've gotten the other stuff, whatever. Like, I need to eat first, let's say, or I need to, do some sort of self care because I'll just like burrow in, and I could do that this summer. But the facts are, my daughter's still here, and I want this to be a success for my brain and my body, not another inevitable feeling like failure. So I'm going to leave the room now, I think, and maybe what I'll do is I'll do my yoga next. But anyway, I just want to give hope to people that, like, it's not even about the task. It's about how you're feeling as you're doing the task. And, like, if you feel a sense of accomplishment and pride and, you're kind to yourself during it, you know? And every time a negative thing came up, I was just like, focus on the video, focus, like I was listening to it on my earbuds, I wasn't watching it. But yeah, I just kept telling myself, you know, this is what we're doing right now. And I'm not going to let other people's crap, you know, that's basically what it is. And I heard that of like, it's not good enough, da da da. It's like, shut up, just shut up. And I'm going to do this for half an hour and that's it. And so, anyway, yeah, I think I have chicken, so I think I'm going to cook the chicken, eat some chicken, and do yoga. That's what I'm going to do. And that's hard for me, meaning to like take care of myself, but I'm going to because my body and my brain let me do this for half an hour and trusted me, and I don't want to betray that trust. So, okay, next up is making some chicken, cooking some chicken, and what did I say? And doing yoga. Okay, love you guys.